Ever feel like no matter how hard you work, your bank account never seems to catch up? Like you're constantly stuck in a cycle of making money just to watch it disappear on bills, debt, and unexpected expenses? It's frustrating, right? You're not lazy. You're not dumb. The truth is, nobody ever taught you how money really works. Schools don't teach it. Your parents probably struggled with it too. And now, you're left figuring it out the hard way, wondering why wealth seems like a game only the rich know how to play. But here's the thing, it's not your fault. The system is designed to keep you in the dark, living paycheck to paycheck, thinking that working harder is the only way out. Meanwhile, the wealthy, they follow a completely different set of rules. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, built his fortune not by luck or privilege, but by understanding simple financial principles that most people ignore. And the best part? Anyone can apply them. No matter your background, income level, or past mistakes, you can shift your mindset and start building real wealth. So if you've ever wondered why the rich keep getting richer while everyone else struggles, you're about to find out. This isn't about working more hours or cutting back on lattes. It's about learning the exact strategies that Buffett and other self-made millionaires use to grow their money, protect their wealth, and escape the financial traps that keep most people broke. And once you see the truth, you'll never look at money the same way again. By the end of this, you'll know how to stop working for money and start making money work for you. But first, let's talk about the number one mistake that's keeping you broke and how fixing it can change everything. Start saving before you spend. Most people get this all wrong. They pay their bills, buy what they want, and then think about saving. But here's the problem. There's never anything left. Warren Buffett flips this script. He believes you should pay yourself first. Before rent, groceries, or any other expense, set aside at least 10 to 20% of your income. Think of it as a bill you must pay, except this one is building your financial future. If you don't make saving a priority, you'll always be living paycheck to paycheck, wondering why you're stuck in the same cycle. Imagine two friends, Jake and Ryan. Jake saves before spending, while Ryan does the opposite. Fast forward 10 years, Jake has a solid investment portfolio, earning him passive income every month. Ryan? Still broke, still scrambling. The difference wasn't their salary, it was their mindset. Jake automated his savings, treating it like an expense, while Ryan let his lifestyle dictate his finances. Want to break free from financial stress? Start prioritizing yourself before anything else. A simple way to make this happen? Automate it. Set up an auto transfer from your checking account to a high-yield savings account or an investment fund. If you don't see it, you won't spend it. Apps like Acorns, Wealthfront, or even your bank savings tools can make this effortless. The key is consistency. Saving just $10 a day turns into over $3,600 a year, and with the right investments, that number grows even bigger. You don't need to be rich to start, you need to start to be rich. And here's the kicker, if you start doing this now, you'll be in the perfect position to take advantage of something even more powerful, the magic of compound interest. And trust me, once you understand this, your entire approach to money will change forever. Learn the power of compound interest early. Most people underestimate time when it comes to wealth. They think they need a six-figure salary or some lucky break to get rich. But Warren Buffett knew better. He started investing at 11 years old. Why? Because he understood something most people don't. Compound interest is the closest thing to financial magic. It turns small, consistent investments into life-changing wealth over time. The earlier you start, the less money you need to build financial freedom. Wait too long, and you'll have to work twice as hard for half the results. Let's put this into perspective. Say you invest $200 a month in an S&P 500 index fund with an average annual return of 10%. If you start at 20, by the time you're 60, you'll have over $1.1 million. But if you wait until 30 to start, you'll only have $400,000. Same investment, just 10 years late, but you lose over $700,000 in potential wealth. That's the power of compounding. It's not just about how much you invest, but how long you let it grow. The secret is to stay consistent and reinvest your returns. Buffett didn't get rich overnight. He let his investments snowball over decades. Whether you're investing in stocks, real estate, or even your own business, the key is patience. Set up an automatic investment plan, put your money into assets that appreciate over time, and leave it alone. The less you mess with it, the better. Investing isn't about timing the market, it's about time in the market. And here's where it gets even better. If you master compounding, you'll realize something crucial: wealth isn't just about making money, it's about keeping it. That's why Buffett, despite being a billionaire, still lives below his means. And in the next step, you'll see exactly why that mindset is a game changer. Live below your means. Most people think making more money is the answer to financial freedom. But here's the truth: it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. Warren Buffett could buy anything he wants, yet he still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. Why? Because he understands that real wealth isn't about flashy cars or designer clothes, it's about freedom. If you spend everything you earn, you'll always be trapped in the cycle of working just to survive. The only way out? Live below your means and invest the difference. Think about it. If you make $100,000 a year but spend $90,000, you're just one bad month away from financial disaster. But if you make $50,000 and live on $30,000, that extra $20,000 can go straight into investments, growing your wealth while you sleep. It's not about deprivation, it's about priorities. Most millionaires didn't get rich by spending every dime. They built wealth by controlling their lifestyle and making smart financial choices. So how do you apply this? Start by tracking your expenses. Look at where your money is really going. Are you upgrading your car every few years? Eating out 5 times a week? Paying for subscriptions you barely use? Buffett calls lifestyle inflation the silent killer of wealth. Instead of chasing status symbols, focus on financial security. Choose a modest home, drive a reliable car, and spend on what truly matters: your future. The best part? When you learn to live below your means, you eliminate financial stress. You stop worrying about the next paycheck. You gain the power to invest, take risks, and build passive income streams. And speaking of smart investments, next, we'll uncover one of Buffett's golden rules for picking the right ones. Invest in what you understand. Most people think investing is about chasing the hottest stocks, but Warren Buffett built his fortune by doing the exact opposite. He refuses to put his money into anything he doesn't fully understand. Why? Because when you invest blindly, you're not investing, you're gambling. And the market is ruthless with gamblers. Instead, Buffett sticks to businesses he knows inside and out, giving him a competitive edge. The lesson? If you don't get how something makes money, don't invest in it. Think about the dot-com crash. In the late 90s, everyone was throwing money into internet startups with no real business model. Buffett stayed away. Why? Because he couldn't see how those companies would actually generate profit. When the bubble burst, investors lost billions, but Buffett's portfolio remained strong. The same logic applies today. Crypto? Meme stocks? If you're investing just because everyone else is, you're walking into a financial minefield. Stick to what you know. and your chances of success skyrocket. So how do you apply this? Start by studying industries you already understand. If you work in healthcare, look into medical stocks. If you love tech, research solid companies with proven track records like Apple or Microsoft. Buffett made billions by investing in Coca-Cola, not because it was trendy, but because he understood its long-term value. You don't need to be a Wall Street insider to win, you just need to play in a game you actually understand. The beauty of this strategy? It eliminates unnecessary risk. You're not blindly following trends, you're making informed decisions based on knowledge and experience. And when you combine that with the power of reinvesting, which we'll cover next, you'll see how small, smart moves can snowball into life-changing wealth. Avoid debt at all costs. Debt is a financial trap that keeps people stuck, no matter how much they earn. Warren Buffett has one simple rule: stay away from unnecessary debt, especially high-interest debt. Credit cards, car loans, and personal loans might seem manageable at first, but they're designed to keep you paying forever. Every dollar you send to the bank in interest is a dollar that could have been building your wealth. Want financial freedom? Stop borrowing money for things you don't need. Imagine two people earning the same salary. One has zero debt and invests $500 a month. The other is paying off credit cards, a car loan, and student debt, barely saving anything. Fast forward 10 years, the first person has a solid investment portfolio, while the second is still living paycheck to paycheck. Debt doesn't just take your money, it steals your future. And the worst part? Most people don't even realize they're trapped until it's too late. So how do you escape? Start by prioritizing debt payoff. List all your debts and attack the highest interest one first. This is called the avalanche method, and it saves you thousands in interest. Next, stop relying on credit. If you can't afford it in cash, you probably don't need it right now. And finally, build an emergency fund, because when life hits you with unexpected expenses, a safety net keeps you from falling back into debt. The best part of being debt-free? Every dollar you earn is yours to keep. Instead of paying banks and lenders, you're investing in your future. And when you start reinvesting your money strategically, like Buffett teaches, you'll see how even small profits can turn into serious wealth. That's exactly what we'll dive into next. Reinvest your profits. Most people make money and spend it immediately. Warren Buffett, on the other hand, reinvests his earnings to keep his wealth growing. This is how he turns small profits into billions. Instead of cashing out, he lets his money work for him again and again. Think of it like planting seeds. The more you reinvest, the bigger your financial tree grows. The key? Delayed gratification. You don't build wealth by spending every dollar, you build it by putting your money back to work. A perfect example is Buffett's early investment in See's Candies. He didn't just take the profits and spend them, he reinvested them into other high-value businesses. Over time, those reinvestments multiplied, funding even bigger deals. The takeaway? If you let your profits compound, your financial growth accelerates. But if you cash out too soon, you cut off your wealth before it has a chance to flourish. That's why short-term thinking kills long-term success. So how do you apply this? Whenever you make money, whether from a job, a business, or an investment, set aside a portion to reinvest. If you own stocks, reinvest dividends. If you run a business, reinvest profits into marketing, better systems, or expansion. Even if you're just starting out, putting your extra cash into income-producing assets like index funds, real estate, or even a side hustle keeps your money growing. The more you reinvest, the faster your wealth snowballs. Here's the best part. This strategy works no matter where you're starting from. Even small amounts, when reinvested consistently, can lead to massive results over time. And if you combine this with emotional discipline, which we'll talk about next, you'll learn how to keep growing your wealth without falling into the traps that make most people panic and lose everything. Develop emotional discipline with money. Money isn't just numbers on a screen, it's deeply emotional. People make terrible financial decisions when they let emotions take over. Warren Buffett puts it best: the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Think about it. How many times have you seen people panic and sell their investments when the market drops? Or splurge on something expensive just to feel better? Emotional reactions destroy wealth faster than bad investments. If you can master your emotions around money, you're already ahead of most people. Take 2008, for example. When the market crashed, millions of investors panicked and sold everything at a loss. But Buffett? He saw it as a clearance sale on great businesses. While others lost money, he made billions because he stayed rational. The lesson? Your emotions will try to sabotage your financial future. Don't let them. When fear kicks in, remind yourself that wealth is built over decades, not days. And when excitement makes you want to chase the latest get-rich-quick scheme, take a step back and think long-term. So how do you develop emotional discipline? Set clear financial rules for yourself. Decide in advance how much you'll save, where you'll invest, and when you'll take profits. Automate your savings so emotions don't get in the way. If the market drops, stick to your plan. If you're tempted to spend impulsively, wait 24 hours before making a decision. The more you remove emotions from your money choices, the more control you gain over your financial future. The best investors aren't the smartest, they're the most patient. And once you learn to manage your emotions around money, you'll have an unstoppable advantage. But what if you could go beyond just managing money and actually transform your entire financial mindset? There's a way to do that, and it starts with understanding why you're broke in the first place. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of most people. Think about it. How many people spend their entire lives working hard, yet never break free from financial stress? They never learn how to grow their money, avoid debt traps, or build real wealth. But you now have the knowledge to change that. The question is, will you use it? Because knowing these principles isn't enough. The real difference comes when you take action. And if you're serious about transforming your financial future, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the next steps to financial freedom. This journey isn't about quick fixes or empty promises, it's about real, proven strategies that can change your life. But if you want to take this even further and get a step-by-step guide to mastering your finances while keeping your mental and physical health in check, then you need to check this out. Holistic Health. Nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life is your roadmap to building wealth without burnout, teaching you exactly how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt, and stay mentally strong under financial pressure. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. It's your time.